everyone. You are not going to believe this. You need to pull up a chair and pour yourself a very large drink, because the story that is now exploding out of Hollywood is the one we all knew, deep down, was eventually coming. Remember Tyler Perry? The billionaire Hollywood mogul, the self-made titan, the man who played the role of fairy godfather to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle when they fled the UK in a cloud of self-pity and drama? The one who gave them refuge in his Beverly Hills mansion, who gave them security, who gave them a launch pad for their so-called American dream? Well, the fairy godfather has just turned into the debt collector. The White Knight has become the bailiff, because reports are now absolutely exploding that Tyler Perry is demanding one thing and one thing only, in no uncertain terms. Pay back my money. All $16 million of it. This isn't just a business dispute, you guys. This is a profound and public betrayal. This is a catastrophic PR implosion, a humiliating public spectacle that threatens to completely and utterly unravel the carefully crafted, lie-filled Sussex narrative once and for all. Now, I know you guys are excited for more. But before we delve into further discussion, if you haven't subscribed, come on guys, what are you waiting for? Hit like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell ASAP. So now, here's the reality. When Harry and Meghan stormed out of the royal family back in 2020, they sold the world a story of their brave bid for financial independence. They didn't need the crown's purse. They told us they were going to make their own way. But now insiders are confirming what many of us suspected all along. It was all a sham. Tyler Perry reportedly stepped in with a multi-million-dollar loan, funding their entire fantasy life. The Montecito estate, the private security after their UK taxpayer-funded protection ended, and their lavish lifestyle expenses while they were chasing those Netflix and Spotify deals. The problem is, those deals didn't deliver the endless windfall of cash they so arrogantly expected. Netflix's With Love Meghan was a catastrophic flop. Spotify famously tore up their $20 million podcast deal after producing barely anything and had one of their own executives brand them fucking grifters on the way out the door. And now Perry, their supposed fairy godfather, reportedly wants his $16 million back. No more handouts, no more Hollywood charity, just cold hard repayment. Let's be very clear about who Tyler Perry is. He isn't just another celebrity friend they met at a cocktail party. He is a billionaire businessman who runs a $1 billion media empire. He is a man who built his fortune from nothing through grit and hard work. His demand for repayment isn't just about the money, it's about principle, and it's about his own reputation. Sources close to Perry allegedly told Variety, Tyler respects hard work. A loan is a loan. Even royals don't get a free pass. And this single powerful quote hits at the very heart of the problem. Harry and Meghan's entire public image as self-made philanthropists, as independent trailblazers, is now collapsing under the crushing weight of their private financial dependencies. So why does Perry want his money back now? Because the Sussex brand is bleeding credibility and potentially cash. He is a shrewd businessman. He can see the writing on the wall. He sees a bad investment, a failing asset, and he is cutting his losses before the whole ship goes down with him on it. He is not running a charity for delusional ex-royals who believe the world owes them a living. Their Montecito estate, reportedly worth over $14 million, costs millions of dollars a year in staffing, security, and upkeep. And the public perception of them is now brutal. The constant private jets while they preach to the rest of us about climate change. The lavish estates while they talk about compassion and philanthropy. And now the revelation of massive loans from billionaires while they were claiming to be independent. It is a PR disaster of epic proportions. And Perry's demand for repayment exposes what critics have been saying for years. The enormous gaping chasm between the Sussex's public image and their private reality. For years, Harry and Meghan have painted themselves as the victims of royal cruelty, all while cashing in on the very titles that the royal family gave them. But this loan story completely flips the script. They are not victims. They are celebrity elites, living on borrowed wealth. They are not self-made. They have been funded by Hollywood insiders who are now, finally, demanding some accountability. As one brilliant commentator on GB News put it, independence means paying your own bills. The Sussexes, it seems, completely missed that memo. And with a man as powerful and respected as Tyler Perry leading the charge, their entire entitlement narrative is crumbling in real time. This was the couple that Hollywood once celebrated, wasn't it? They were the toast of the town. A-list events, multi-million-dollar contracts, Vogue covers, endless talk show interviews. Now their invitations are reportedly drying up faster than Meghan's Netflix ratings. Publicists are whispering that brands are nervous about associating with them. Nobody wants the drama, one PR insider said. Because Hollywood loves a power couple, but it has absolutely no time for a couple that is drowning in lawsuits, flopped projects, and now billionaire benefactors demanding their cash back. This Tyler Perry repayment drama isn't just embarrassing, it is radioactive. If Tyler Perry, a man known for his loyalty, feels that he has been betrayed, every other Hollywood heavyweight is now watching and thinking, if Harry and Meghan can't be trusted to pay back Tyler, what would they do to us? That is career suicide in a town that is built entirely on relationships and trust. It started with that Spotify executive calling them grifters. Then Netflix reportedly scaled back any future projects after With Love Meghan crashed and burned. And now, reports are saying that corporate sponsorships are hesitating to associate with their toxic brand. Why? Because companies hate instability. They want predictability, they want clean reputations, and they want partnerships without endless, exhausting PR disasters. As one entertainment lawyer explained, a public repayment demand from someone like Tyler Perry sends a terrible message. It suggests serious money issues, broken promises, and maybe even impending legal trouble. Corporations do not want to fund chaos, and chaos is exactly what the Sussex brand has become. One minute it's royal tell-alls, the next it's lawsuits against newspapers. Now it's billionaire benefactors demanding repayment. That is not a brand. That is a storm that nobody in their right mind wants to sail into. And this isn't just social embarrassment. This is potentially catastrophic for legally. If Perry formalized this loan, and you can bet a man of his business acumen did, there are contracts. Contracts with repayment clauses, with interest clauses, with default penalties. And if Harry and Meghan refuse to pay or cannot pay, this all goes public in court filings for the entire world to see. Can you even imagine the headlines? Duke and Duchess face court battle over $16 million debt. Legal analysts are already warning that a court fight could expose their private financial records, their business dealings, even their bank statements. The world would finally see exactly how much money Harry and Meghan burned through in their Montecito fantasyland. And that could completely destroy what little is left of their public image as independent philanthropists. Because, let's say it again, independence means paying your own bills, not borrowing $16 million from your celebrity friends while you lecture the world on empowerment. The online reactions have been, as you can imagine, swift and brutal. Even their former fans are turning on them. First Netflix flops, then Spotify calls them out, now Tyler Perry wants his money back. These two are becoming a joke. How do you go from the luxury of the royal family to begging your Hollywood friends for $16 million? The polls show their popularity is near record lows, and Americans, who were once so sympathetic, are losing patience too. People are tired of the endless contradictions, the victimhood narratives alongside the private jets, the $14 million mansions, and now the unpaid billionaire debts. It's not a royal rebellion anymore. It's just reality TV level chaos, and the audience is getting bored. The Tyler Perry repayment demand isn't just about money, it is a powerful symbol of everything collapsing for them at once. The Hollywood alliances are fracturing, the corporate sponsorships are drying up, the public sympathy has evaporated, and even the friends who once rescued them from royal life are now done with covering their bills. Brand experts are warning that this could be the final straw. If they can't pay back $16 million to a man who literally gave them a house, nobody is going to trust them with any big money deals ever again. Because trust is the only real currency in Hollywood, and once it's gone, you do not get it back. Tyler Perry's message was loud and clear. Pay up or face the consequences. And for Harry and Meghan, those consequences might be more than just financial. They could be the total and utter implosion of the entire Sussex brand. So here is where we stand. A billionaire benefactor wants his $16 million back. Hollywood is turning cold. Corporations are pulling back. Public opinion is brutal. And Harry and Meghan, the couple who once promised to reinvent royal life, are now facing the kind of headlines that no brand can survive. And the question now is, have they finally hit rock bottom? Because this isn't just another PR hiccup. This is the kind of financial, legal, and reputational disaster that ends careers. Hollywood forgives a lot of things, but it never forgives becoming a liability. And that is what they are becoming, a walking, talking, $16 million liability. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Tyler Perry is right to demand his money back? Is this just a billionaire enforcing boundaries, or is this the clearest sign yet that Harry and Meghan have burned every single bridge they had left? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this isn't just a royal drama. This is the collapse of a brand in real time. Hit that like button if you think financial accountability matters. Share this video with someone who has followed this saga from the start, and subscribe because this story is not over. The lawsuits, the corporate backlash, the Hollywood whispers, this is just the beginning of a storm that the Sussexes may not survive. Is this the final chapter of their Hollywood dream, or just the beginning of their downfall? Let me know what you think. Ta-ta, and bye for now.